in the association. Got to take care of the rock when he's in the vicinity. Drop off pass to the rolling Williams. Won't get it. But the activity at Green kept it alive, and Williams there to follow slam it home. Green knifing its way to the basket. Welcome to Phoenix, number 4.
Improved his jumper, and that's why he's getting quality minutes, because defensively he's one of the best in the league.
Green trying to get baseline. Little two-man game. Finds Williams. Pinned underneath. Spins. Got the Zubac's coming off a career year last season. And you said it, he's without cooperative assignment on Beal. Dunn trying to find some space to operate. Good on-ball defense that time by Green, but Dunn able to get into him. He's been everywhere. He has snatched away 2 or 3 loose balls already. Green, step back 3. Rainbow connection from Jalen Green. Shot, Oklahoma City. Touch pass, Dunn left all alone. Splashes it home. Boy, it's just getting to be a much more relaxed and confident shot each one that he takes.
And get cognizant of the fact that guy can knock him down.
Man, a Utah uniform last season is season high 29. And the Suns recall that all too well as Green that time able to get into Collins with that shiftiness. Dome on Saturday night, so 3 meetings quickly on the books. Dunn on the drive. That kicked away. Gillespie able to reverse. Green sets the feet. Sticks the 3.
The patience that the Suns have shown to just get him back on the floor and getting him reps, pushing him through 5-on-5. He doesn't look too fatigued out there.
Booker back on the floor here. Final 38 seconds. Green gets to the left hand. Same spot. Leaves that one short. Rebound Gillespie. Under this 3-guard lineup. Green off the Booker pass. Glides inside. Hits heavy traffic. Iguodala able to dig it out.
That exact thing the past couple of weeks, and when they've been starting off good, it's been key. He said we have the competitive edge and the competitive spirit to fight back against anyone in on what we do best, and if we do that, we'll have a good shot at beating any team.
Green, quick hands defensively. Yeah, and look, we've seen that in every single game, even against the Clippers. They've tried to fight back as Green gets to the baseline and knocks it down. Just looking fluid and explosive, like he has not missed a beat in quarter. If there is something to be a little concerned about, 10 free throw attempts, 9 makes for LA. Suns got there once. Phoenix got into the penalty far too early. Gillespie works the screen, leaves that 3-ball shorter.
Yeah, but you got to get used to him being not out there too, right? He's guarding guys that normally won't drive the ball fast or you know, early in the shot clock, and you have to be ready for it.
Green able to 3-point field goals made through his first 220 games, joining the likes of Luka and
on his well, I jinxed him. I hesitated, but a bucket. It just rewards execution.
Green back on the floor, finds Williams, bobbled the pass.
Yeah, I think he gave it to him too far. Right, that forces him to have to dribble it.
Beal is 5 points for Beal, 2 of 10 from the field. 1 3-point make. Green.
That's all.
Dunn fights for the offensive rebound. Booker gets a handoff with Dunn chasing him defensively. Green, right wing 3 on the way. Yes. Right in the face.
Side of the floor.
Yeah. Third 3-point hit, 13 points, 5 of 10 from the field in his 11 minutes. Beal with that mid-range. Gillespie on the push. Green trailing. Williams climbing high for it, but unable to with those second chance points. And Zubac's way out of the wing.
Wow, what kind of pass is that?
Booker, Dunn, back to Green. Explodes down the lane. Drops it off to Williams. who hammers it home.
I think the Suns have to get Zubac back there by himself. You make it, so be it.
Closing in on a minute to go here. Green, high arching shot from the corner.
Man.
Splashdown.
He's drawing rain, isn't he? Jordan Hart looked at that like, wow, okay. Yeah, excellent penetration. Give it to that big guy right there. Feed him, give him some candy. And then he's drawing rain from the corner.
Across the floor now to Dunn. Back to Green, lines up the three, on the way, no. Rebound, Booker had it, with the half. Green gets the screen, kicks it to Allen. Quick release from Grayson, no. Rebound, set the last game. No James Harden, no Kawhi Leonard tonight. It was pretty much all hands on deck. O'Neal, ball fake. Swings it over to Jalen Green, and that's the man you want to get it to. 5 made threes in his Suns debut. Great weak side defensive help for Allen. Got a piece of it. Booker. Back.
O'Neal is going to get a ton of good looks.
Beal, 16 minutes thus far. Able to slip inside, won't get it. Zubac for Green on the drive. Back outside to Booker. They reverse it. Sets up O'Neal in a drive. Little teardrop over the top of Zubac, and that'll get a Ty Lue one. Ty Lue trying to feed the big man. Green on the drive, gets into him, and gets the finish and the foul. Jalen Green looks like a young man who hasn't been at the dinner table in a month, and he is ready to eat.
Think about it, 23 years old, all the energy that he has. And just the good feeling of knowing he's back out there in uniform. You know, it's not even back out there for the first time.
Yeah, Suns fans did not get to see him in the preseason. Injured a hamstring in a 5-on-5 scrimmage back in training camp. O'Neal the handoff now to Green. 17 minutes thus far for the young Suns guard. Booker fading, firing, connecting.
You've been hanging with Grayson Allen. You see how
draws a double team, swings it across now to Green. Takes a peek inside on the dribble drive, baseline pull up. Arching shot, that'll be foul number 4 on Jones Jr. and will put Jalen Green at the free throw line.
Well, like, you gonna foul him, you're not gonna block him. And I think he just got overly aggressive there because he's guarding the guy that's
at Fry's. 81% free throw shooter last season. Side handoff now to Beal. Beal nearly double dribbled. They swing it the left side of the floor to Batum. Misfires on the 3. Jalen Green back on the floor. Christie.
Want to make sure it's the last shot.
Green eyeing the clock. He sees the 2 defenders come at him. Good one. Skip pass now to Booker. 4 on the shot clock. Gives a good look to Grayson Allen and pays it off with a 3
all year.
Suns with a season high 40 points in that 3rd quarter. Green working on Christie. Goes to the step back. Yes, sir.
Man, it does not matter.
Here is Brown. Collins on the post up. Knocked from behind by Ryan Dunn. Suns on the break. Green wisely holds up. They reverse it. Sets up Grayson Allen from downtown.
That's great unselfish play. Look.
Green to that left hand. Lost the handle. Green sees an opening high off the glass. Can't get the kiss. Richards comes flying in. Lopez. Passing him to 3 off the ball fake. Pass inside, knocked away by Dunn. Loose ball scramble 4. Green's got it. Up the floor. Allen stops. Loose ball, Dunn recovers. Green, corner 3. Yes, sir! Timeout, LA. Jalen Green says, are you not entertained?
Jalen Green, I mean, the fans really didn't know when they walked in the building. They knew he would be playing. But he's letting them know, now you know. Bother you.
Green on the drive, finds Allen, gives it right back. Green with the game-high 29 in his son's debut. Jump back three on the way. Fans and the bench was ready to come out of their seats had he hit that one. Dan Christie on the drive. No, redirect into the hands of Gillespie. Phoenix on the push. Up top, Ryan Dunn brings the boom.
Man, he caught that. That was a line drive lob. He's like a back catcher.
Even his twin Oso says, yeah, that was kind of filthy. Only 40% clip on the season for Grayson Allen. He and O'Neal have just been outstanding as Collins able to hit the tough turnaround. Green's going to try his hand at it again. Won't go. Done. Nearly. Not just tonight, but all season. Because this team has demonstrated the kind of energy, fight, and focus that they were told they would get. There we go. Let's swing it over to Amanda.
Well, Jalen, the wait was worth it. A much anticipated debut. You finished with 29 points. How did it feel to get out there?
Man, it felt good to be back. I was telling everybody on my team, I was like, I couldn't even take my nap fully. I was so excited, just anxious to get back on the floor. It was a lot of hard work. Shout out to the training staff and everybody for, working with me. But yeah, I'm happy to be back out there.
What were those final steps that you needed to take in order to feel comfortable to come back?
It's just, seeing if I could play. It was really 5-on-5 and, trying to get up to my max speed and stuff like that. So we're still working through it, and today was a great step, so yeah.
And I'm not sure if you're aware, but you set a new Suns franchise record for the most threes in a Suns debut with 6. What's your reaction?
That's lit. I'm happy. Already breaking records. It's a great city, great team, and hopefully there's many more wins and many more records to break to come, so yeah.
You said great team. I mean, you and Book were rolling tonight. What were you feeling out there just helping to initiate the offense?
It's a lot of space, a good connection between me and Book. I feel like if me and Book aggressive like that every night, he's already been doing it, so I just added me to it. But if we do that every night, it's going to be hard to guard. So just got to stay locked in, stay together, and it's going to be a good season.
Jalen, thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Jalen. Thank you, Amanda. And what a debut as the Suns grab it 115-102. Don't forget, next broadcast, Arizona's family.
Hey, Coach, just looking at Jalen, what was he able to give you guys in his debut tonight?
Yeah, probably everything we expected and more. I think that anytime you're out of basketball for that long, we often forget it was his first game of the season as well, so he hasn't played in a long time. It's not easy. It's not easy. The ups and downs of coming back from an injury, wanting to play with a new group in a new city, and then to be that in rhythm, that's unique. So, everything that we expected and definitely more.
Coach, just to follow that up, the spacing with him out there, it creates a whole different scene for other guys. Devin was getting open looks when he hadn't hardly got any the first few games. Just maybe speak to that, on that impact that he had on the game, helping the other guys get shots as well.
Definitely. I think we asked the group to move a certain way, to do some stuff that is a little unique. Move without the basketball, present yourself, play a little faster. And I think we felt that at times, especially in that third quarter. But yeah, it's going to be a work in progress still. That's really the first live reps Jalen's had with our group since early in the preseason. So he just presents a different challenge to the defense. His ability to get downhill, our space around him. I know there's areas that we can get better at, but for an opening night for him and our group, I think we figured some stuff out in the third quarter offensively, but I thought overall defensively, it kept us us in it. You know, at halftime, we were really struggling to score, and really our defense kept us alive. Obviously know that they're missing bodies. But, yeah, overall, I thought our defense was really good, and then our offense exploded there in the third.
Jalen, just to start, it couldn't have started any better for you tonight, getting to the rim, the three, just maybe how were you feeling body-wise and into the flow and the rhythm of the game that quickly?
Body-wise, I felt really good. Overall, I was really just excited to get out there. You know, I was telling the guys and everything that I couldn't even sleep. Usually I take a pregame nap, and I can't even get my nap in. I was so excited. But, yeah, it was a lot of fun out there. Just got to keep stacking days.
I'm curious with you, just the process in getting back to playing. I mean, obviously you strained the hamstring early, then re-aggravated it. What has that time been like for you? Someone who played through injury for 2 years and then to have this keep you out of playing for the first 8 games.
I mean, it was frustrating. Obviously, any hooper that, you know, wants to be on that floor, it's pretty frustrating to, you know, just sit down and watch. But, you know, that's part of the mental game right there, just locking in with my coaches and, you know, understanding the game, talking to my teammates and, you know, learning a lot from them, what they're doing out there. But, I mean, overall, it's a big shout-out to the training staff, the performance group. You know, they held me down the whole time. They stuck with me. You know, it was a tricky situation. Like you said, I heard it and reheard it again. So, really just sticking with it and stacking days. So, yeah.
Last thing I had was, at what point in the game were you like, I'm back? I'm back now.
Man, I think after my first 3 went in, the little side step, I think that was like, okay, yeah, here we go. I mean, just to be out there, to see the ball go in, you know, amazing fans here. So it's just the energy in the arena from all my teammates, and it's just overall just a great experience, great vibe.
Hey, Jalen, I'm over here. I'm Barry Bloom.
What's
Nice
up, bro?
to meet you.
How you doing? Good.
What was it like out there to play with Book?
It was good. You know, we got a little vibe in training camp before the injury. Off the court, it's a great vibe. On the court, I mean, it's even better. It's a lot of space out there. We're able to build off each other, talking the whole game. You know, he's a veteran guard. He's been there before, done it before. So I'm learning everything I can from him while out there trying to help him win. So it's been good.
How much different is it to play with him than play against him?
Very different. Very different. I mean, you step on the floor, it's always a competitive thing to go at one another. I'm just happy he's on my side now. So, yeah.
Jalen, your catch and shoot numbers speak for themselves from 3 where you're really efficient. Were you watching these first couple of games, how the ball was moving and threes were getting up, and you were like, oh, yeah, like this is going to work out perfectly?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like our offense just has a lot of space, and it allows us to get up a lot of threes and allows us to play fast. Those are 2 things that I love to do. So, yeah, I was watching the film. We broke it down, you know, sitting with the coaches, breaking down film and stuff like that, and everything worked out. So, just got to keep building.
Can you remember any stage in Houston when you played with that much room before, that much space?
Next question.
The next question being Book set you up in the corner in the first half. You found him in the corner in the second half.
Yeah.
Expecting more of that throughout the year between the 2 of you?
A lot more, for sure. Of course. Good hustle, my boy.
Jalen, Eliav, goodbye, Sports 360 AZ.
Yes, sir.
Quite simply, how were your teammates able to just make that debut a little bit easier on you, that transition a little bit easier for that first game?
By being themselves. I mean, we got a great roster over here, a lot of great guys, a lot of great people that's good at what they do. So me coming in is like I just fit right in, and you know they helping me. And each quarter they talking to me, and we talking to each other and building off each other. You know that's what the team is. That's what we do. So it made it very easy.
What's going on, Jalen? With the concepts that Jordan has you all playing out of, especially with you finally having your chance to get out there for game reps, how are you kind of seeing things like open up for you, maybe in ways that you have opportunity to like counter it if they do step over, and if they don't, you know, just so much more room to operate with?
I mean, our whole thing is to play fast, and that's half of it right there. Obviously we gotta get stops, and that allows us to play even faster. But just the offense that Oz has us in and has us running, it's a lot of space out there. I don't want to say the whole thing because I feel like people tune into that, but yeah, Oz is a great coach, very offensive minded. So I mean, it's nothing less than we gonna eat off of it. So yeah.
Jalen, great game tonight. 29 points in 23 minutes. I want to talk about your conditioning. You seem like you were in good shape on that court.
Did I?
What did you do actually outside of practice time and getting reps in to actually be prepared for the game tonight?
I mean, I was just doing a lot of this right here. We did playing the game and getting up and down. A lot of that. I felt like my conditioning going in was a little poor. I could be on the better side of it, but thanks to you saying that, shout out to that. But yeah, I mean, everybody just played a part in helping me get back. Like I said, we have a great staff over here, great training staff from top to bottom. Yeah.
Jalen, Caden Kubler, nice to meet you, man.
Yes, sir.
You talked about your journey to come back here in the fourth quarter. You hit that big-time three, hyped up the crowd. What does it mean for you to be in Phoenix first and then just to be back here in this position?
I'm very excited to be back, especially with the whole situation of being injured. And now I'm super excited and blessed to be back. Being in Phoenix, though, it's a blessing, too. We have great fans, great culture. They love basketball out here, and it's amazing. I feel like I fit right in at home.
Andy Romick with Cronkite News. Good to meet you, Jalen. You talked a little bit about the energy the crowd had tonight, both cheering you on. You hit that three in the third quarter. You're talking to the crowd, getting hyped. But then also on the other side, those boos for Bradley Beal. What can you tell me about just the energy that was in the building?
It's great energy, like I said. We got great fans. It's amazing. Even when I wasn't part of this team, I always thought the fans were lit here. Everyone pulling up every game and, cheering the team on and just being so active. That's very, very lit, and I love it. Yep, appreciate you guys.